In this video, we're going to be talking about Vechain. We're going to be analyzing the price of Vechain, basically giving a technical analysis to see where price is heading, as currently it is up 0.43% at the time of recording. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video. Please leave a like, comment and subscribe, as I'm trying to get 500 subs. As well as that, before investing into Vechain, please do your own research, as I'm not a financial advisor. So as you can see on CoinMarketCap, Vechain is currently up 0.39% at the time of recording. You can see on the chart here on TradingView, we'll get into a bit more in-depth analysis on TradingView in a few moments. So you can see on the chart here that did start off the day pretty bullish, and then we came back into the bear side, pretty much accumulating. And then from the accumulation, we did have a huge uprise towards the upside. You can see we did reach the highs of 0.057, which is really nice as a Vechain has been very bearish recently over the past few months. But if we check on the weekly, we can see that UFO gaming has pretty much been very bullish. You can see we've been making higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, pretty much making equal. We made a little range within this zone, and then therefore we broke past it. We came back to the demand zone again. Hopefully we can retest this demand zone and then reach for new highs essentially. But if we check on the monthly we can see that we were pretty much overall bearish. We did reach the lows of 0.04, and it looks like price is now approaching the green side of the chart. So it's looking good for Vechain. If we go over to TradingView to have a bit more in-depth analysis, you can see on towards of the more intraday, you can see that we were pretty much we had an accumulation phase occur, but it was not respected essentially. So you can see that price did come back down below, essentially making an equal low. So you can call this a reaccumulation essentially. You can see that. Let me drop into the daily to see. Yeah, there's basically an accumulation within this range. Let me just go into lower time frames. Yeah, so pretty much you can see here. Let me just quickly annotate this for you lot. So pretty much you can see here that this is selling climax. This is a selling climax, and then on here we had a secondary test coming through, as you can see here. And then from the secondary test we did have a spring. If you know about the accumulation schematics and stuff, then you would know what I'm talking about. It's pretty much an accumulation schematic did play out for a Vechain, which did cause price to go towards the upside. And then you can see here we did have a retest into the zone, and then you can see that how price reacted to this retest. Pretty much blew past this. I would reckon that this is a sign of weakness, and we will now be approaching new highs essentially, which is looking really good for Vechain, as it means that we will finally get out of the bearish side of Vechain. Hopefully you start reaching new highs essentially. But these are the main two minor structures that I want Vechain to breach past essentially. So therefore we can continue this as Vechain as in a valid uptrend. So you got to take everything into consideration. As well as that, you can see Bitcoin as well. Bitcoin's the leader. Bitcoin controls everything. You can see Bitcoin here on the 1 hour. You can see Bitcoin is in a distribution, and you can see how price pretty much did react to the retest, and we did have a little comeback, pretty much liquidating all these weak sellers, and then pretty much moving towards the downside. So pretty much when Bitcoin's bearish, everything else is bearish essentially. But Vechain is currently up on the daily, so it's looking good for Vechain, as it means that Vechain can go on its own. So yeah, hopefully you enjoy the video. Please leave a like, comment and subscribe, as I'm trying to hit 500 subs. Peace.